Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's Ricky. What's going on? What's going on? Let me just get set up quick. All right, cool, guys. Let me just pop out the question box so I can see everybody. So how you guys doing today? Let's see who's around, okay? I was gonna open up the attendee box, okay? Oh, John got on, awesome. We got Adil, we got Anthony, we got Charles, we got Donald, we got Frank, we got Gary, we got Jody, we got Justin, Mary, Pierre, Thomas. Oh, cool, awesome, guys. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're coming and chiming in from. So this is the official kickoff call for something I'm starting up. It's called Media Dollars. All right. And through my online marketing career, I have done so much different types of internet marketing that I have a lot to train. And I just want to get on live every Wednesday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and teach you guys stuff. All right. So it's pretty much not going to be just focused towards e-commerce or any just specific model. However, we are going to cover a lot of different things. So chime in right now if you can see the screen. Make sure you guys can see the screen and that you hear me well. Let me just make sure my audio is good over here. I think my audio sounds pretty good. All right, awesome, guys. All right, so I'm gonna put my group link in the chat box. Definitely join that group. This is where I drop good videos, inspiration, things that we're doing, and just cool stuff. All right, awesome. So we're gonna keep this to about an hour. We're not gonna go too long. I know your time is valuable, and I know you're coming on here to learn. So I'm not gonna babble my big mouth, but I'm gonna teach you some cool stuff. All right, so right now, who's excited about Q4? I mean, put a one in the chat box if you're excited about Q4 and you're just so ready to go. All right, a bunch of people. Awesome. Roddy, Justin, awesome guys. Another thing, did you guys get, I know some people are chiming on that you may have got Don Wilson's auto store from Gear Bubble. Put a one in the chat box if you got that. I want to see how many people are joining us that got that. All right, a few people. Awesome. That is like amazing stuff Don is doing right now. Very, very time intensive. I'll tell you that much. Okay. His whole team is setting up the stores, the logos, the tech. They're researching the products. They're researching, I mean, thousands of products. This is not going to be like everybody's store set up with the same exact products. Okay. They're having their media buyers run the first initial sales, season up the pixels. It's pretty amazing. All right. And I'm sure that a lot of you got Slingly already. So Slingly is a tool that we've been growing for many years. And I think you may be familiar with it. As this grows, there's going to be people on that have no idea what Slingly is. So I'll just speak about it a little bit. Slingly is an advanced e-commerce automation platform that gives you over 20,000 plus designs, all broken into product lines that you can one click up to Etsy, Amazon, Gear Bubble, Shopify, GrooveCart, and many other platforms that we are integrating. All right, so that's pretty exciting stuff for everybody who doesn't know what Slingly is, and I'll go through a little bit of that later. All right, Pierre, I'm sorry they do not have a payment plan for the auto store. My apologies on that. It's just team intensive. So you're basically paying his team to do it. I already asked on that, so my apologies. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. I just want to say congratulations to everyone that got it. Even if you would have missed Q4 right now and not get amazing amounts of sales, you know how many times I missed Q4, guys? I mean, this is gonna be real talk as well. This is not gonna be some, hoopla that I'm just trying to blow smoke everybody's butts. I'm not that type of a guy. I tell it how it is, even if it hurts or not. I've been through a lot of crap in my life, and I've also been through a lot of struggle to get where I'm at. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. But there's been times where I sat on the sideline and missed Q4. It didn't make the amount of sales that I was hoping I would make. And I sat there discouraged and thought to myself, well, this really damn blows. And then the next year, I'm going to be ready for Q4. Okay, so if you miss Q4 for some reason, okay, then oh well. You got like Father's Day coming up, Mother's Day coming up, Valentine's coming up, 4th of July coming up. You got a million weird holidays coming up. You got trends that pop up over anywhere. You got, then you got the repeat of Q4 again. So don't like put a gun to your head and think like, oh, if my shop is not ready, I'm not making sales. Invest your time in your education. That's one of the biggest things. And one of the other biggest things I had to do was come up with some sort of schedule. So like over here in this video I just posted, okay, well, I basically, just dropped some really cool stuff and challenges that I went through and how you can help, how I can help you in a way. Um, there was another one I posted over here. I don't know what the video is. It's somewhere over here, except that ugly face right there. I did that for Halloween. Here it is. Okay. Some morning inspiration structure for you. All right. So let me mark that as an announcement because I really believe that's a really, really important video that if you haven't seen, it's about 12 minutes long. It's going to basically help you structure yourself. Okay. And I say this plenty of times that, structuring yourself will allow you a couple of things. It'll allow you time to focus on your health, time to focus on productivity, time to focus on your wealth, and time to focus on your relaxation. So I break it down into how I'm doing it, and I get some cool love. Like Alan says, well done, proud of you, Ricky boy, proud of you. Thanks, man, if you're on here today. Appreciate you guys. All right, so this is also for you. If you have any burning questions that you have, I'm here to spend an hour and some change with you guys. Doesn't have to be just me throwing information down your throat. I want to know, like, what are you struggling with? Okay, what roadblocks have you hit? There's been like a lot of times where I've just been completely frustrated and wanted to quit. Okay, or I've searched countless forums, searched through Google, never, put questions everywhere that I never got answers to. I mean, like, where you guys at? Let me know where you guys are in your current business. Go ahead, just spit out some stuff. Let's be real with each other. Okay, developers are working on my Etsy, not populating products into the store. Okay. Now, developers are working on your Etsy, but not populating products into the store. Well, Rodney, with Slingly, it's just a click away. Just one click. You got to create a system or process. For you guys that have Slingly Pro or Slingly in general, we just did a 4-day boot camp. And if you go to, where is it? On the courses. Okay, you go to the courses and then you go to Slingly Academy and you click that. All right, you're going to see Get You Going 1.0 and Get You Going 2.0. Now, Get You Going 2.0 is basically a refresher on Get You Going. A lot of the stuff that I taught and my team taught at the time, this was about 2 or 3 years ago, still is relevant today. And I go very deep into it. The only thing that may have changed or has changed is interfaces. Okay, Facebook interfaces, the look and feel. But all the concepts and the way that you look at metrics and the way that you calculate things and the way that you make your stuff sell, et cetera, that really has not changed. And Get You Going 2.0, I really set you up for a simple execution path. Choosing which route you want to go, a simple roadmap to execution, the operations and processes around it, and then a recap and Q&A that we did. All right, looking to relaunch a website onto GrooveCard. Well, GrooveCard is amazing. GrooveCard is going to save you a lot of time and money and headaches. I know the developers firsthand. I used to work with them, actually. Some of their core developers that could develop Kartra and those type of guys, I worked with back in like 08 and 09. I used to be Mike Fosane's lead developer, and I used to control the whole Romanian division that was about 5 to 7 developers at the time, and now they grew out like a lot. That's a 2-day problem. I was going to put products in there manually today. I have Slingly Pro. All right, Rodney. So then all I suggest is that you take an action of a commitment of 3 products a day. And you're going to do the research. You're going to do the keyword research. I lay it out all in here. Okay, part 1 and part 2. All the research that you need to do to get that done. I got new products added to Slingly and Gear Bubble. Now need to upload the Etsy, Amazon. Having issues with Amazon uploading. We'll sort that out. All right. Well, so always some issues with Amazon. We've had issues before with Amazon. So just set up support at slingly.com and we'll just make sure that we get it fixed. No big deal. And another thing about going in too many different directions, like Gear Bubble is a paid traffic route. Amazon and Etsy is a free traffic route. And that's where I go through over here, choosing your path. I really break it down. And you don't want to just try to bum rush everything and try to get Gear Bubble to work with paid traffic, try to get Amazon to work, try to get Etsy to work all at the same time. That's an incredible feat to do by yourself. I can tell you by experience, and could frustrate you. Okay, but you want to break things down, get one thing to work, and move on. I did make a sweatshirt. I'll put in the store today. It's 5 products too many to start with Etsy. No, it's not. Okay. One of our top Etsy users, they do 5 to 10 products a day. But it has to do with the correct research too as well. I really suggest you get Etsy rank. All right. So I suggested that in the boot camp. It's Etsy rank.com. Oh, they call it eRank now. eRank.com, because they're changing it not just to be Etsy. They're doing Amazon. They're doing eBay. They're doing a bunch of good stuff. So it's eRank, and it's pretty cool. It started with as an Etsy platform. Started as an Etsy platform, and you can get keyword lists. You can get things that are spot on Etsy. You can research everything. Okay, like compare keywords. You can see, okay, top sellers. You can see your listings. You can have all these bunch of tools. Okay, where you can basically look at calendars and profit calendars, ROI calculators, market reports, trends. Really nice tool. Okay, $10 a month. It's a good bang for your buck, no matter what kind of e-commerce you do. 100%. Okay, yes, sir. Research products with keywords and sales. Awesome. All right, so then if you just keep on, see, a lot of this is just consistency in action. That's really it is. I was trying to explain that 80% is research and 20% is action. All right, and once you start getting good at this, you put VAs and systems in process, VAs in places where that you don't have to do that no more. You can have a VA do all the research and keyword research for you. Okay, they give it to you for a finalization. You may tweak it. You have another virtual assistant upload it to your Etsy store. Okay, so they're doing that constantly, and you're just going in and tweaking the listings, All right. There is also a good way to get traffic from Pinterest as well. Okay, free traffic from Pinterest, and it's using the same kind of SEO research you're doing right now and making pins and boards going to your Etsy shops or your Shopify shops or your Gearbubble shops or your Amazon shops. So don't disregard Pinterest. Pinterest is a wealth of millions and millions of visitors that you can basically just extract a lot of traffic from. Okay. Can you talk about the handmade change there to TOS? How does it affect the t-shirts? I'm unaware of a change to the TOS deal. I'm not in it that deep, you know what I'm saying, as far as looking at their TOS. So if you want to link me, I'll definitely look at it. All right. But honestly, I haven't had any issues. So, I mean, look, guys, things are going to happen. Things are going to pop up. The net is changing every single day. All right. You said you can give us access to some trained VAs. We can hire them as part-time. Mary, hit me up. elrickymataka. I'll put my because I'll forget things. I got a million things on my plate as well. So elrickymataka@gmail.com. Okay, I put my email in the chat box. I try to get back to everybody as much as possible. We do have a full-time support staff. Okay, so if you have any billing, logging issues, or any questions like that, they handle most of that. But if you have any personal like advice questions for me, I mean, more than happy to help you out.
They can just go ahead and email support@slinly.com for that. I've already instructed our support staff on what information to give them.
No doubt, no doubt. That's John Gadash. He's my partner in crime, and we've known each other since 3rd grade. And basically, he joined my company about 6 years ago, and we've grown ever since. And he's here to take care of you guys as well. You definitely want to use the channels. Okay, my Keep It Moving group. You want to use the Slingly Mastermind group. I'll put that in the chat box as well. All right, this is where we're focusing in. Okay, and we're also going to put the media dollars in here, and as well as I have another members area called the Work with Ricky members area. I'll get into that another time, but I'm starting to get that back up. So they'll be in 2 places for everybody, because what's going to happen is people are going to come in here and not, for media dollars to get training and information, and not everybody's going to have Slingly. Okay, now you can get Slingly for free. There is limitations. Okay, we have a freemium model where you can go, use our catalogs, use our admins, create apparel, go through our trainings and stuff. But you're not going to get the whole kit and caboodle. You're not going to get all the trainings. You're not going to get premium jewelry. You're not going to get the specialty print catalog with the boots and flip flops and all that type of stuff. Okay, but it'll get you your feet wet. And what I'd like to say also is we had many people come into Slingly and use it as a stepping stone. So like they started off as a newbie. I hate saying that word newbie. They started off just uneducated. All right, didn't know the e-commerce space, didn't know the print on demand space. They went through all our trainings, or not all of it, but they implemented a lot of it, and they got results. And flash 3-4 years later, they're running their own warehouses. And one guy opened up his own print on demand shop in LA. So like you got to think about that, like the future. E-commerce is not going anywhere. And like I said, if you feel like you're gonna miss Q4, well, don't feel discouraged. Okay, there is a million other holidays you can sell in next year. And we've been successful selling in January. January is the lowest month to sell e-commerce in, and we've been successful selling there. Okay, but I will let you know that Facebook is getting more expensive, and you better have your game on. Okay, to handle CPAs, which means cost per acquisitions in Facebook. Now, I'm not saying that to scare you, but I'm saying that you really want to get through the training, follow the strategies to the T, and you'll get good results. Okay. Do the people in LA work with you? We have our own set suppliers that do scale. Okay, so we never really looked into it. Okay, he does do some custom products. I think John was talking to him about it. So what we try to do with Slingly is we try to just get the stuff in that's working. We don't like really want to just load the system like we did that before. We loaded the system with a ton of different products. Okay, different not designs, but different product types, and they just weren't selling. So I don't want to put in hands of people that stuff that don't sell, even if it's to make the software look good. Okay, because look, if you guys don't sell through Slingly, Slingly has no value. All right, so basically, it's a goal for me to train you how to sell through Slingly and train you internet marketing in general, so you kind of get this aha moment and light bulb moments that go off in your head and allow you to move forward. And this is why I'm doing this weekly training now, because I just really want to help people. On top of that, I'm growing my software, and it's a win-win situation in the beginning. All right, guys, so let's get into a little bit of the meat. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water. All right, so basically it comes down to this, and you're going to be spending most of your internet marketing career doing research. It's not going to stop. Okay, I can't spell for them. It's not going to stop. Research has to be 80% of what you do. Okay, and action or execution has to literally be 20% of what you do. I know it sounds stupid. A lot of people say, take massive action. Take massive action. I get it. Yeah, you take massive action is great. You take the first step. But if you don't know how to execute properly or put systems and processes in place, what's going to happen is you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get tired. You're going to waste money. You're going to feel like you wasted time. And I've been on countless trainings. I don't know, thousands of trainings. And I've heard the same patterns, okay? The same patterns that people, are tired of wasting time and money. People are, they don't have the money to launch, or, people don't feel they have the skill to do it. Well, I mean, just like if you go to school, you're not going to go through, 30 days of something and then just be an expert at it. You got to just keep chugging at it. All right. So thank you guys for just joining. Again, I'm going to say this is the first call for media dollars. And what I'll be doing with these calls is I'll be going through all types of various internet marketing, as well as getting on guest speakers that can train on different topics. I know a lot of people in the industry, and they'll be more happy to come on. All right, so if you're late, no big deal. We're going to be putting the replays for now in Slingly. We're going to make a new course for it that everybody will have. It will be called Media Dollars. And that's where you'll get it for now. And then I'll be expanding to other members areas too as well. All right, so what we want to do here, okay, is really come up with systems and processes for each one of them. Okay, so John went through that over here in the academy where we go through operations and process. This is specifically the e-commerce, but I really want to give you more or less a general approach. You're going to need tools. Okay, you're going to need tools. All right, so when you're doing your research, if you don't like using like a big project management system, like we use Monday, and Monday's really nice, but it may be an overkill for one person. Okay, so I'll just show you Monday really quick. Okay, so Monday.com, it's a really nice project management tool. It's used by a lot of the professionals in the industry. And like you see, we do all our like Christian's the bomb. Look at these designs he makes. Like they're just so good. All right. So anyway, yeah, look at these things. These things are great. That's what's coming into Slingly like right now. All right. Just to give you guys, like we constantly are doing stuff. But I wanted to let me go into another browser so I can show you what it is without logging in, because that's like gorgeous. Like really. All right. So anyway, let's come over here and let's go Monday.com. All right, so this is an amazing team platform, all right, that allows you to create timelines, statuses. Think of it as a Google Docs on complete, a Google Sheets on complete steroids. Okay, it allows you to make table views, grid views, launch dates, store files. When you click open, if you click something like this, it'll pop open with a box on the side. You can leave comments and notes and talk to your team members. It's really easy to set up. Okay, I know this. Me and John went through 4 different project management systems, and we decided to stick with Monday because there's a lot of them coming out to compete with a lot of the other ones. And let me tell you something. They're either bites of Monday or they're bites of Zoho, which is another advanced CRM. But if like, you're the one-man gang right now and you just want to keep it simple, we used to use Trello. And we still use Trello for a few things. I don't use Trello as much as I did, but a Trello is a nice way to just, get yourself organized, like doing and done. And then inside these boards, you can have different things. You can have like, you can store files in there. You can store notes for yourself. You can store images in there. You can give it tabs and like, and little other side of tabs. You can give it like little, what do you call those? Color codes. So like you can just make something like A is green, B is orange, C is red. Okay, something like that. And organize yourself into lists. So you're gonna need, the point here is you're gonna need tools, okay, to keep yourself organized. Don't think that you can just wing this, all right? You wanna have your research really, really organized. Have a board in Trello or a board in Monday, okay, for concepts. Okay, so concepts, okay? Have a board in there for demographics, like demos. So meaning that if you do research on, say, the cat niche, okay, or you're doing research for your physical product, or you're doing research for your brand, you're gonna store the keywords in here. All the stuff that you do, okay? If you use audience insights and you're researching for like an hour doing that, and you're getting all these good keyword lists, use Microsoft Excel to store it, but then in the end, put it into a board in Trello, or put it into a demo, into a category like that. Any kind of like sites you find, okay? Sites that you want to look at. All right, so like you may find competitive sites. You may find Facebook fan pages that are doing what you want to do. You'll find ones that have 20,000 followers, or so a couple of them have 1 million followers, and you want to start following what they do and starting to see what they post. All right, so you basically want to still, have a thing for your sites as well. And this goes true for if you're doing physical products, you're doing digital products, you're doing software as a service like I do, you're doing e-commerce marketing, you're even doing affiliate marketing. Okay, we call these swipes, okay, swipe files. So a swipe file is a big library of, things, images you find that you can use for Facebook ads, copy that other people write, okay, that you find in ads. All right, I store a lot of these things. So in Facebook, what you can do on the mobile is when you click the share button, there's like a little share button, okay, it'll pop up on your phone. And then you're going to see something that says more options, like more options. and then you click that, and then there's a way for you to copy it. So you can copy and paste the perm link from Facebook right into your organization system, and it'll take you right to that ad. So say you find a cool e-commerce ad and you really like it, you want to do some research for it, just copy the link, put it into your sites thing. Okay. Eventually, you're going to have VAs doing this for you, and they're going to be researching and giving you concepts. Our main designers now do their own research. We taught them to do research so that they research and they do the designs. They give us the finalized concepts. We approve them or not. We made changes, and then we get it up to Slingly or our own sites. Okay. The drag and drop workflow is very cool. Yes, exactly. That's what Trello is for. I really, really like that as a tool. Monday, like I said, is more or less like, where is it? Monday is more or less, a Google Docs on steroids. Like, think of it as a sheet, and you can have all these different things in the sheet. Each row. Okay, so you have columns. You have each row, and then each one has a container for comments, and you can do collaboration with teams. And they even have like their own templates where you can do workflows and a bunch of stuff. So this is an advanced software. It'll cost you base, like I think about $100 a month if it's like you and like 2 people. Not that big of a deal. This is just the cost of doing business and keep yourself organized. Trello is a free solution. They do have a paid solution. It's a lot cheaper than Monday. Trello does work really good, but what I find it really hard to do is when you're scaling. When you're scaling with software and you're scaling with designs, Trello becomes a complete nightmare. Like it just becomes a complete nightmare. But if you're doing it by yourself and you're using it as just a good to-do, stay organized, kind of to-do list, that's gonna work for you until when you start scaling, you're gonna need better systems. All right. Then you got over here. All right. You're gonna have you have your tools. You need your tools. Okay. Next thing you're gonna need is well, I already talked about it. You're going to need employees eventually. Let's not say that we do it now, but you need to commit to some sort of action. Well, let me put it on this side. So you need to commit to an action. So you're going to turn a concept into one design a day. Okay? Don't go crazy. Try to create one design a day if you can. Turn a concept into a final design that you can upload to Slingly and do it. Okay? If you're trying to write a book, okay, get your table of contents done. Get that done first. You got to break these big goals into small little tasks. So if you're trying to, make an online course, right? What is the things you're going to talk about? Break them down. Come up with a timeline of when you're going to get these done. When are you going to shoot the video? When are you going to edit them? What platform are you going to use? Are you going to use ClickFunnels for the membership area? Are you going to use Kosher? Are you going to use Teachable? Are you going to use all these different systems? So what I find is working really good for me is when I have an execution strategy around my big goals. All right, so I'll just show you what that looks like. I'll just do a new window for this. All right, so like say, okay, I have my brain dump, okay, and this is my, this is my task 1. This is this is my goal, okay, what I want to achieve. Maybe I want to make, $5,000 for the month. Okay, that's one of my goals. Let's say my next goal is I want to build a 1,000-person email list. Okay, say my other goal is I want to start my YouTube channel. Okay, those are very broad goals. So let's number them. 2, 3. These are very broad goals. So what we need to do is we need to break it down into the next steps of getting there. Now, this may sound rudimentary, okay, but this is something that we got to consistently keep on doing. So say goal is to make $5,000 a month. So what we're going to have to do, okay, we're going to have to break out the, I don't know, my little, hold on, with the question box here. I don't know that one. My little search bar is not popping up. All right, there it is. Okay, so we have to break out the, the math divided by 30. That means you need to make $166 a day. So $166 a day divided by say a $19.95 product equals 8 sales a day you need to do to reach $5,000 in gross profit. That's not even net. Okay, if you want to double your net, okay, and basically you're gonna have to take a 30% on that. So it's 5,000. So this is where math comes into place. 5,000 times 30%. Okay, you're gonna add a $1,500 to that. So 15. So that's $6,500. Okay, divided by 30. You're gonna have to make $216 a day. Okay, to hit that goal of $5,000 net with a 30% profit margin, in place. All right, so that's what you're gonna have to think about. And probably it's gonna be a little bit more than that anyway. Okay, so you wanna give or take that your goal is probably gonna be 7,000 if you wanna get to 4,000 or 5,000 to actually hit those numbers. All right, so how are you gonna do this? Oops, what the hell did I do? I hate when it does that. Sorry guys, I don't know where the frick that went. I gotta get a better whiteboard for this. All right, so let's leave this. Okay, so the goal was 5,000. Okay, the other goal was YouTube, and this goal was 1,000 people on your email list. So in order to do the 5,000, I said I'm gonna do 7,000. I know that's gonna cost me about, let's just average $200 in sales a day. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to, one, break it down into, okay, how many sales day, okay? Number two, pricing of my products. So how many sales a day? So 200 is going to come to the price of the product. So say 200 divided by 19.95, you need to make 10 sales a day. That's the goal. 10 sales a day to do $200 a day at a 19.95. Okay. Now, step number three is you're going to only put products and drive traffic to products that are going to be 19.95. Right? And you're gonna watch your budget. Okay, you need these to produce at least 10 sales a day to hit your goal. Same kind of thing when you do lead generation, so like leads. Okay, you need to break it down on how much is your budget. So one, say my budget is $500. So that means that to get 1,000 leads at $500, I'm gonna be paying $2 a lead. So your job is to pay less than $2 a lead. Okay, that's your job. If you have a $500 budget, okay, to get to that 1,000 person email list. Now, naturally, when you sell 10 sales a day, you're gonna get 10 new emails, 10 new buyer emails, okay, which you're gonna build up over time. You're gonna watch Ricky's other trainings on how to execute and make this kind of work. Say you want to make a YouTube channel. What is the first thing you need to do? What content am I going to put on it? What my YouTube channel image is going to be? What my avatar is going to be? How many videos am I going to upload a day? Can I do one video a day and whatnot? All right, so you got to make yourself these commitments, and then you got to order them into A, B, C, basically, and I touched this a lot, of which one is very important to you. So like say, this goal was 1, this goal was 2, and this goal was 3. Well, getting $5,000 a month is so important to you. B, getting 1,000 leads, well, that may not be as important to you. It is, but it's not yet. And building a YouTube channel, you wanted to do it for the past year, but you never did it. So I want to put it in 3. Okay, I want to put it in C. So I use numbers to organize myself, and I create execution strategies so that the little next small steps that I got to take so that we basically get there for a lot faster. Okay, and that's where you're going to see success, is if you do this. Okay, if you don't do this type of stuff, then you're going to just be winging it, trying to make as much money as possible. You may hit it, you may not, and then you're going to quickly realize that you can't scale this way. You're too friggin' messy. And that's a realization that I had to learn in my own life. Okay, so is everybody good there? Everybody good there? any kind of questions that you have. Like, I'm not gonna make these long on purpose because then people are gonna, don't want to go through the replays. All right, so we're gonna just, build up. And then we're gonna, talk about topics. What I'm gonna do in the groups too as well is in the Slingly Mastermind and in the Keep It Moving group, I'm gonna put some polls and I'm gonna ask what you guys really, really want. Okay, and we're gonna go through it every Wednesday. And we'll just come up with polls and all that other stuff like that. All right, so since this is a consistency, okay, that we need to do to make money, all right, most people want to get to scale and they just don't even get to their first sales, all right? Or most people try to tackle too much stuff, like I want an Amazon store, an Etsy store, a Gear Bubble store, a Shopify store, and they try to focus on all that at once and never actually get one to work, all right? Never get one to work. So I again, I did recommend this on my boot camp, but I recommend you getting Miracle Morning. This book is the bomb. I've been getting up, if I can spell it right, Miracle Morning Millionaires. Okay, this book is the bomb. You can get it on iBooks for like 17 bucks, or you can get it on Audible for like $14. It's like amazing stuff. I've been getting up like, I've been getting up like 5:30, 5 o'clock every morning. I've been practicing this book, and let me tell you something. It's been like insane. My productivity
Ricky,
level.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Right.
Audible is offering a 30-day trial, so they can actually go there and get it for completely free and just
Oh, nice.
30 days.
So there you go. Free trial. Look, you want like like what this teaches is something called savers, and in the Keep It Moving group, I actually go through this in this video here. I go a little bit deeper into it. Let me see if I can go like here. Okay. I go into a schedule that I created for myself, what savers are, what my execution strategy is, okay, what my relaxation and health is, what my productivity is. It's like I'm creating a structure to myself, all right? And if it wasn't for this book really fine-tuning me, that I gotta be honest with you, I would have never had like this kind of structure in my life. And on top of that, on top of just that giving you structure, there's some chapters in the book that I wish I would have read like back in 2017, because it was like speaking directly to me what I went through, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, hiring the wrong employees, trusting things will always be there, growing too freaking fast, and all the downfalls of a business when it scales. Okay, because just because you're scaling up doesn't mean you can't be scaling out of control. And that's what happened to me. I was scaling out of control. I thought I was always going to be there. I was making a lot of money. I was hiring a lot of people, but I really had no plan. I had no plan of attack, no clear road to what was the next thing we were going to do. We just consistently did the same thing over and over and over. And then when that thing stopped to pump out money, well, then things got really tight. Things got worrisome. Stress was through the freaking roof, whereas I wanted to quit on some days. Where can I find some training to use on Chatbox in my marketing? Glad you asked that. Black Friday boot camp. I have Travis Stevenson in that boot camp. We talk about Chatbox. We talk about all the stuff. I also go into that in social media domination boot camp. You'll find stuff on messenger marketing, sponsored messages, using Chatmatic, stuff like that. And then Travis has his own group, which is Chatmatic group. I suggest you guys join that. Chatmatic is the bomb. Facebook groups, Chatmatic. Okay, I'm gonna put that. Me and Travis are really, really good friends and good allies together. We did a lot of business together, so I'm always happy to promote his stuff. You want to join this group? Travis is a rock star. He is a very, very smart marketer, and he is probably one of the best in the industry for messenger marketing. Okay, he started Chatmatic when I started Slingly, and he went on his route, okay, to build Chatmatic, because we were going to partner together on Chatmatic, and he was going to partner with me in Slingly, and we were going to build it simultaneously. But it didn't work out like that. Okay, it worked out where he built Chatmatic and I built Slingly. And we spent a lot of money in cross promoting each other, building up Slingly, building up Chatmatic. And that's where you want to go get that stuff. Okay. He's the best in the industry. He does free trainings, I think weekly. And look, like he has, his training schedules are insane. Okay. He's just a nutcase at training. So you definitely want to like be on his stuff and stuff like that. All right. And we'll get, we're doing the same thing. We built this up. This wasn't just here when we launched Slingly. We started with the academy. Then we did this. Then we did this. Then we did that. Then we did this. Then we did that. And we kept on going, and we just keep it going, and just keep on, and just keep on adding more and more value to the market. All right, so you're like homework on today's media dollars. I don't want to force too many things down your throat, okay, today. I really don't. Because I've noticed when I do that, people don't take action. It's the minute steps. Like I can ask you this right now. There is probably 3 things on top of your head right now that you need to do. That's without me even giving you any more information. You know what those 3 things are, and you should be doing them. So open up your notebook. Like I went to the department store and I bought myself some very nice notebooks. $5, $10, $15 notebooks. Okay, like not the little cheap $2 ones. And I organized them in the tabs, and I have my execution, my to-dos tabbed out, okay, my roadmap, my goals, all tabbed out. And I look at it every morning when I get up, and I execute on them. And that's what I need you guys to do. I need you to come out with your execution strategy. You have those 3 things. So I even taught my daughter, who's 9 years old, doing this, okay? And I taught her really simple, okay? And it's really very, very simple process. Think of it as, if you do this process, the Facebook marketing funnel that I taught on the boot camp will get less scary because you're doing the same thing. You start with the prospecting, that's broad interest in my core, in 2.0, and in Get You Going boot camp. I teach, the targeting. It's really, really simple. You're dumping the prospects in there. You're building up your view content pixel. You're building up your add to cart pixel as the next step. You're building up your initiate checkout pixel as the next step. And then you're building out your purchase pixel. Okay, and then back here is the email marketing, sharing, tagging, liking, discount marketing, all the advanced tactics that we use to make more money from the same customer. Okay. Because who wants to pay for prospects forever? You don't. You want to walk them through an indoctrination process. And Facebook helps you do that. And I go into detail on that as well. But this prospecting funnel is no different than you funneling out your mind. Okay? You're starting at the same point here, at just a ton of ideas all over the place, a ton of to-dos, a ton of tasks, a ton of execution. And you can look at that as that you're prospecting your mind. That's what you're doing. You're prospecting your mind. Now, only 10% of that may be things that make you money, where 90% of that is bullshit. Okay, things that are just taken away from making you money. Because also in that 10%, maybe 2% could be alleviated from your time by hiring a VA and spending $8 to $10 a day on a VA from, say, the Philippines, where that's an $8 to $9 a day office job for them. So it's good. Our money is $1 to $45 theirs, 45 Filipino peso. Okay, probably even more now. So don't think that you're underpaying them. All right. Now there are, VAs that know their worth too as well, and will not work for $2. Okay, and I'll tell you that straight up. Our VAs are anywhere from $6 to even $15, and they're working in the Philippines. So like, that's what it is. And the old saying goes, the more money you pay, the more you get, right? So you got to funnel this out, and you got to break these down into your main 10% that's going to make you money. Then you need to break this down into your add to carts, your ABCs. Then you need to break this down into your initiate checkouts, which is basically your little small steps of execution. Then you need to break this down into the purchase habits, which is consistent action, income producing actions that you will continue to do. and this is where the results happen. So if you do it like that, and you break it down like that, and you do it as a ritual every single morning, and you get up 1 hour early, you will be on your way to a success that other people are just sitting, scratching their heads, going through millions of Facebook groups, wondering why they can't make their first partner online. Okay, I'm part of a group teaches how to work with successful stores to make them more successful. How to find into starting e-commerce chat box. All right, so you know what? Put it in the polls. I'm gonna make a poll. I'll do chat box. I understand chat box really good. Like I learned from Travis back from 2015, and so I know as much. I can't say I know as much as he does now, but I know the core concepts and how to execute chat bots. And it's really simple as an email list. I really wanted you to believe this. Okay, chat bots are nothing different than email marketing. It's the same. It's like, you know, if you have the same category of species, it's the same category of species. All right, because what you're doing is instead of like here, okay, so check this out. If you go to keepitmoving.tv, okay, I have a landing page for you to join my chatbot. Okay, get reminded of live training videos, also gain access to our traffic maps, profit calendars, take action, join our 7K plus members group. When you click this button, you're giving me permission to allow you into the group, and you're also interacting with my bot. My bot will reply to you and say, hey, thanks for subscribing. This is how you get your free traffic maps, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, in return, Facebook allows a 24-hour window that I can actually do something called sponsored ads that allows me to send messages to you for 24 hours. Okay, now what happens is the more you interact with the bot, the bigger that 24-hour window goes on, and you can get sequences of messages. Same like email marketing. They join your list, they go to an autoresponder, and then they go into email 1, email 2, email 3. Same exact concept. So you would use chat bots, okay, to initiate something. All right, so say you use the chat bot and say, get 10% off of my blah, 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 blah right now. All you need to do is send me a message, and I'm gonna give you the coupon code. So what's gonna happen is that they're gonna join the bot. The bot's gonna give them the coupon code, okay, with a link to go buy that product, and you're building your list, and you're gonna keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. And you're gonna do it till you have 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers in your chat bots. You're gonna be running sponsored ads. See, the difference with sponsored ads is that sponsored ads could run to your full fan page list, where these 24-hour to 48-hour broadcasting means that you can use tools like Chatmatic or ManyChat, and you can send out an email like a broadcast, and that will only go out to people who are in your bot for the past 24 hours. Okay, they do that to protect spam. However, sponsored ads allows you to pay for an ad on the pennies and do the same thing as a broadcast would do. You're creating an ad, and it's like almost like an email, and it goes into that messenger inbox. Okay, it goes right into the inbox where they could read it and they can take action on it. And that is like the 30,000 foot view of a chatbot. And that's the difference from email marketing. It's really not that much of a difference. Okay, I know that's not in depth, like the technical how to, but if you take that concept and then you go in Chatmatic and you look at his training on how to set up the bots and all this stuff, it'll click for you and you're going to start doing it. So, take things with a grain of salt, as well as put your own, put your own engineering into it, put your own creativity into it. All right. Hope that answered your question there. All right, John, if you want to come on and say anything, we got about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to close this down because I don't want to, just dive too much deep. What we're going to do is I'm going to start posting the polls today so we can start directing the idea of what this is going to be. I'm also going to have plans of things that I'm going to teach you outside of everything other than just e-commerce marketing. My goal is I'm going to have a lot of different people from a lot of walks of life in this industry. And pretty much it's not going to just be all e-commerce, so it'll help you overall in general. I'm not sure.
Sorry about that. I had a little bit of noise going on in the background. I couldn't jump on. just that second. But no, I just wanted to tell everybody I have some of these processes set up on Google Sheets, and I have already posted them in the Slingly Mastermind group. And you guys can always reach out and ask me any questions on procedures and different things like that. How do we flow our design process? Different things like that. You can always ask me. And I did find the answer to somebody's question about the Etsy policies, and I posted it in the Slingly Mastermind group for you guys.
All right, where are we gonna find the replays? The easiest way to find the replays right now is I'm going to put them in the Keep It Moving group directly. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the chat box right now. Okay, the Keep It Moving group. I'm just gonna upload them here for now. Maybe we'll organize them into units until we have an official place to put them. By next Wednesday, I'm gonna have an official place to put them, and then you guys will have access to that. But for now, you could just get them over here. Also, I'll be conducting some Facebook Lives. Okay, I usually do them sometimes random. I'll try to give you notice, but I drop some good videos and Keep It Moving group and Slingly of things that I've been doing, things that, I may just have an idea that comes out of nowhere and I feel very inspired to tell everybody. So I just drop it in the group, you know what I'm saying? And that just randomly happens. John does the same thing. Basically, you guys can do the same thing. If you want to, that's why I try to say, introduce yourself. There is 7,000 plus people in here. You can create JVs with this. Ask people that are struggling with e-commerce to get together, do some study groups and stuff like that, okay? Make use of other people. Don't try to just do this all yourself. Mary, maybe someone in the group is already a chatbot master. Actually, Travis Stevens is in his group. And there's many people that follow my Keep It Moving group that are in different big guys groups too as well, like Adrian Morrison's groups and all these other internet marketers. They're in my groups. So you'll never know who you're gonna meet by networking. Just eventually, just ask questions.
Yeah,
Not just
Ricky said before that we were going to be straight up with you guys, and to be blunt, I get a lot of complaints to the support desk that people cannot find information, but then I don't see any questions in these Facebook groups either.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. I'm heavy in Chatmatic. I'll post something shortly. Oh, awesome, Thomas. Yeah, Chatmatic's really, really good software. I use it for a lot of my webinar marketing. So when I get people to register through Messenger, it'll actually register them through Zapier over to my webinars. And I'm able to scale leads that way in a more cost-effective manner than if I just go directly for the email. Sometimes it's vice versa, where I'll get better with the email response. But I'll be talking about that too. I ran 2 successful internet marketing events in the industry about webinars. I've had, pretty much 9 figures in the room together and me teaching them stuff. I'm going to be holding them next year again. Hopefully all this COVID stuff goes away and then we can actually do really good live events. I'm dying to do it again. Either of you know why I keep on an error? I try to log in the app. It says too many redirects. Okay, look, we had a little bit of a server issue last week. We did resolve it. Okay, so Slingly is doing really good, and we're on the way to moving it over to another platform. Okay, completely. We think we're moving it over to Amazon. I'm already hiring guys to get the job done, and we're cleaning up a lot. What you're experiencing right now is cache. We use something called Cloudflare, and it caches everything. And it's a pain in the ass, even for the developers. We have to keep on purging the cache. So what you need to do is you're going to have to clear out your cache, clear out your data. You're gonna have to shut down your browser, and you're gonna have to restart the browser, okay? And if that don't work, you're gonna have to reboot your computer, because rebooting your computer will cause something they call a DNS flush, which will flush the DNS of the computer, and that will allow you to act like it's brand new again in the browser. So that's all you have to do. It may be a little technical. I'm not trying to explain it on a command line, but yeah, just reboot the computer. That's probably it. Yeah, that's mainly the issue. All right, because as you can see, Slingly is loading and there's no problems. And oh, by the way, we're adding some damn good stuff in it. Okay, like really good white mug designs, really good black mug designs. These things sell like crazy for Christmas. You could, and the margins on the white ones are a lot better than the margins on the black ones. I told you, margins for The margins with a black mugs, for some reason, they're about $2 to $3 more expensive to print on than the white ones. I don't know why. I think it has to do something with the color tone of the printer and the work they have to do on the black mug itself.
I believe it's also the blank is a little bit more expensive. It seems to be more expensive to get that black color, like or manufacture that black color than the white color, from what I've done research on and people have told me.
And I was going to give you the command line. Thomas, I know the command line, but there's going to be many people who have no idea what a command line is. So it's better to have the computer just to do it. Or just go to Google. If you really want to get technical, go to Google and type flush DNS Windows and Mac. And then it's going to show you what you need to do to flush your DNS. Okay? For all the techie geeks out there. All right? Because I'm a developer. I've been developing for 20 plus years. Okay, so I get it, you know, but I've learned how to speak, you know, without tech in my mouth all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then what I wanted to say else, I forgot what I was just talking about actually. Actually, that's a good question. I forgot what I was just talking about. Anyway, guys, all right. Well, if you need us, you know, we're right here for you. My email is elrickymataka@gmail.com. Be active in our groups. Post something if you like. You can even upload a video yourself, you know, let people know who you are. Like I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of high profile people in my groups. Okay. There are multi-millionaires in my groups. So if you want to like really get in touch with people that are key in the industry, and make yourself known. Okay. A lot of people follow me. Okay. From all walks of life. I don't know. It's definitely not my looks. You know what I'm saying? But like, I guess I teach something pretty damn good. I'm straight the hell up. All right, guys, so I'm going to end this and say, you know, this is a good one. Please execute this type of stuff. When you start to figure out that it's just a funneling process, whether it be your mind or a program like Facebook, and you get yourself a strategy to do it with a 80% research, tools you use, 20% take mother effing action, and you get it done, which is my next tattoo I'm going to get it done, keep it moving, get it done. And then that's really about it. You're gonna keep it moving. All right, John, have anything closing to say? Because I'm gonna get this so we can get the replay up.
No, that's it. Just be sure to check the Slingly Mastermind group for my latest post if that is the answer to your question. And everybody have a great day and a great rest of the week, and we will catch you same time next week.
All right, guys, awesome for you. Keep it moving and also get busy. Okay, organize yourself and you will see progress. All right, we'll see you on another training.